Do you remember, so first of all, let me ask you, since you, of course, you set up your own business and now you have your own business. So I want to know if you remember the first day that you, if you like, I don't know, applied for a job, ever applied for a job. And if yes, if you remember the first time that you applied for a job, how was your interview?
Yeah, if my first job, I have an interview that is in some reason in some years in the past, yeah. And I remember about the time that I worked for Asia Commercial Bank. Yeah, when
Yeah,
I graduated from university and I worked for a bank. So I had have a interview there, and
yeah,
for me at that time I feel very nervous and yeah, I'm not comfortable at all because
yeah,
we have the challenge to fight together to get that job. Yeah, so it's not
yeah,
easy at all.
yeah, of course. But you could make it.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, of course. Very good. Well, so tell me, now, of course, since you have your own business, so of course, maybe you have some workers or, for example, like employees. So I want to know what is important when interviewing someone. Like, for example, this is the first time that you want to, I don't know, you want to hire a new either staff or, for example, like this. What is really important for you?
Yeah, I think that I need to find the dedicate dedicate that
Yeah.
have uh, a good manner, like they are hardworking and they have some good skill like they can they can self study. They have self study ability and some teamwork skill. Yeah,
Yeah, of
that's
course.
some quality that
So
I
they
have.
can work on teamwork, and of course they can maybe if they boost their, I don't know, like, yeah, I know what you mean. Just, they can self-study. So it's like a little bit different. So this one, self-study is really good, but I didn't get what you mean. Could you please paraphrase it?
Yeah, that means they can learn everything well and by imitate their co-worker what they
Of
are doing.
course, yeah, of course. They try to follow each other, they try to learn from each other, okay, and try to learn. So this one is
Yeah,
better. So yeah, of
yeah,
course, yeah. Actually, it's better to be updated when
yeah.
you work somewhere. So day by day, it's better to learn new things, try to update yourself. Yeah, so I do agree with you. Well, and tell me, let's talk about the appearance. So that is important. What to wear, how to speak. I don't know, your body language, your face. Do you think it's important to get a job?
And yeah, it's so quite important. And if for me, if I need to go to an interview, so I have to prepare everything. First of all, I have to research about the company that I have to make an interview with. Interview
Yeah,
and yeah, I can understanding the company value, mission, and some recent news that help me uh,
yeah,
much information about them. Yeah,
yeah, of course.
so that they need they help me to answer the question well. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. So you maybe to be more confident to answer the question. Yeah, of course. And have you ever filled out, I don't know, a job application online? Let me
Uh,
share the worry. Just
yeah.
let me share the worry. Then I can write. Okay,
Okay.
so
Yeah.
fill out a job application, especially online, I mean. So here, have you ever done like, have you ever filled out a job application? So you know that. So if you want to, actually, it's a formal request. So if you want to apply for a job, of course, you need to do it. And of course, you attach your resume. You should have a good resume to get a position that you really want. So have you ever filled out or no?
Yeah,
Online, I mean.
yeah. In the past, I did it, and yeah, sometime I feel I filled out a job uh, application online.
Yeah, of course, very good. So so you know that what should it include? Like, personal information, qualifications. So we know that experience, work experience. Let me ask another question.
Yeah.
So it's like, when you apply for a job, of course, experience is really important. So how many years have you maybe worked
It's
before?
yeah. It's more than 10 years
Of
earlier.
course, it's
Yeah.
really important. But actually, my question is something else. Now we have lots of people, young people, who apply for different positions, different job. And they have no experience. As you said, they just graduated and recently graduated, and they're new actually workers. But they want to apply. But for companies that really important to have work experience. So how it's possible? So you can be really talented, graduated from a good university, but no work experience. Of course, this is the first time, but they don't accept you since you are not experienced. Do you agree with this, type of like, it's a kind of policy? I don't know what it is. Do you agree with it? And if you, in this condition, situation, if someone applied for a position in your company, your
Yeah.
business,
Yeah.
would you accept or no? You would reject it.
Uh, yeah, of
With,
course.
yeah.
Yeah, they need to research that what po position are and what they have to do. So they have to prepare on the quality and um, the degree that we uh, we ask them to apply.
Yeah, of course. So experience is important, but is not the only item that you consider. So sometimes I'm a new person, like, maybe this is the first time that I'm applying. So I'm a newcomer, but it's okay. I can apply since I have talent. But unfortunately, in some companies, it's like, okay, since you have no experience, you can't. So it's
Yeah,
not really good, I think. Yeah. Well, okay, well, the first rate of this lesson, as we just mentioned, is job application. You can send, you can submit. So it's like different
yeah,
verbs that you can fill out, okay, different verbs that you can use. And for something. So you send your job application for something, for a position. So the preposition for can be used. Well, he sent a lot of job applications to many companies, but he hasn't received any responses yet. Oh, it's really bad feeling. So you've
yeah,
experienced this, like, you sent job application, but there was no answer. It's really annoying, isn't it?
yeah. That's right.
Yeah, especially when you're young. Do you have the same experience?
Yeah, and of course, yes. And in the past, I wanted some position is higher than my quality, so I
Yeah, of course. Of course. Yeah. And it's like when you are now, especially when you're successful in your business. So lots of maybe many organization, people or companies want to work with you. Yeah, they tend to have you as a member of staff. But it's like, maybe if you're not experienced, they don't. You are actually the same person with the same talent, but they don't accept.
Yeah.
So actually, it's really important. I remember that, the first time that, it was after graduation, the first time that I started, looking for jobs. Uh, I remember that was an organization that I really wanted to be part of. I really wanted to be, and I was so young. It's been about maybe 20 years ago,
Yeah.
like 20 years ago. I know. Yeah, of course. And I really wanted. I remember that coming because, and I waited. So I remember that like filled out an online job. I attached it was not a resume actually, since that was the first time. So that part, work experience, like empty, nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course they didn't accept. They didn't accept. And, after that, so of course I started working. And after, I think it was maybe 4 years later. Yeah. After that time, the first time, I started working, and I remember that I was really successful, really strong in my field. That was really, yeah, of course, I could achieve what I wanted.
Yeah.
And I remember that one day I received an email, and that was really from that organization. And then they offered me a position, and I said no. I really want it, really. And I remember that at that time, that, the moment that I actually received that email, wow, from that organization, I want it for many years. It was like a dream for me. So, just, walking with them. But, I thought the first time that, okay, I am the same person. So you could, if you believed me, if you accepted me, maybe I could achieve my, for example, aims, and I don't know, show and demonstrate my ability step by step to you, but you didn't believe, like, you didn't trust. Now, after 4 years, you know that now I'm good at my job. I'm really good at my job. So now you want me because you are sure. So you
Yeah.
didn't take any risk. And actually, I didn't accept. Yeah, but I don't know, like I was happy and a bit like, I don't know, like arrogant that, yeah, now I don't want to accept you since you didn't accept me the time that I wanted to work with you. So unfortunately, I don't know if you agree with this. It can be really effective, and it can actually influence, especially youngsters, young people's lives, like significantly. So you know how frustrated, how disappointed you are when you get something like, okay, I can, that you can, but they don't accept you just because you have no experience. So do you think, let me ask you about your country. Do you have the same thing in your country? For example, if people after graduation, if they apply for a job, is it important to be experienced or no?
Yeah, of course. In some it depends because in some occasion they need to require experience in working. Yeah.
Yeah,
But some position don't ask for
yeah.
any.
Even if you are graduated from a good university, really good university.
Yeah. Normally that they require experience. Yeah, because
Yeah,
if you don't have any experience, you can't work as the most effective way.
yeah, of course, of course. Well, and yeah, you know the meaning of this word, so we're not gonna talk it. So Google gets 2 million applications a year while they just choose some outstanding candidate. Wow. So maybe working, I don't know, in Google is a dream for lots of people
Yeah,
since they
that's right.
have, yeah, different. But yeah, of course, million applications a year while they just choose some outstanding candidates. Yeah, of course. Well, and this word, etiquette, that is can be considered as a noun. One of the interview etiquette. So what is that? It's like uh polite behavior, a code like that is something that you need to have. Like, for example, we have, I don't know, eating etiquette. What is that? We should know how to eat, how to behave when eating. Professional etiquette, like, okay, I should know as a professional person, I should be on time, punctual. I should be, I don't know, I should use formal, polite language. So this is professional etiquette. So we should actually know. So it can be a polite behavior. It can be considered as a polite behavior. Etiquette. One of the interview etiquettes is arriving early. So what do you think? Let's talk about some other etiquettes. So we have professional and social. So professional, social etiquettes. Okay, what do you think? So what are professional etiquettes? What are social etiquettes? So
Yeah. If if you want to work for um, a quality job, so we need to have polite behavior and work as professional as that feel like we need to be on time and responsible, responsible
of
and
course, responsible, of course.
kind and yeah, well educated.
Of course, that's really important. Yeah, it's like, for example, as you said, how to dress. Of course, you should dress well. You should be well dressed. And how to
Yeah,
behave, as you said, being punctual. Yeah, of
yeah,
course, everything is really important. So we have some social, but social etiquettes, like, I don't know, when talking to people, some people, I don't know, use some words like they can't, the difference between, I don't know, polite, impolite. Okay, we are friends. So, okay, you can, when you're asking something, you can easily say, please. This is really polite. So this is social etiquette. Unfortunately, especially, that among youngsters and teenagers, we don't. Okay, and I don't know, it's like really, I think they need to learn, or I don't know, they've been taught, or maybe they've not, but they should learn now. And for example, it's not only, just let me say something about etiquette. It's not only about behavior. For example, yeah, you should dress properly when attending. You should speak. Okay, but we have some, for example, business etiquettes. Okay, it means you say that this is my business etiquette. It means you need to respond emails, I don't know, within 3 hours. This is your etiquette, so we need to consider it. It's important. So we have different type of it. That is really important, but totally in general means polite behavior. So it can be considered as social, professional, business. So one of the interview, this is business etiquette. So interview is arriving early. Well, but I say is being punctual, arriving early, being punctual. Attire, so this one, what is that? Your clothes, your outfit, what you wear, okay, is actually your style. So blue is color code informal attire of the staff working in Exim Bank. So it's like, we can have casual, we can have formal, we can have business attire. It means what you wear, clothing style.
yeah,
Actually, it's like a uniform, not exactly, but it's actually particular setting or occasion. So we say clothing or outfit for special occasions. So, or for example, situation. Do you have any, I don't know, like formal attire in your job or no?
Uh, yeah, of course. We have to wear um, uh, how I can say that, protect.
Uniform is like, yeah.
Yeah, uniform, but in protect, because we work in food and in food. Yeah,
Oh, of
yeah,
course.
have to protect our body
To
by the.
cover, you mean?
Yeah,
You mean you should cover every part of body?
yeah, that's right.
Of course, you should cover, of course. Like for example, your head and hands. So since actually everything should be like hygiene and should be clean, you mean? So you should cover. Yeah, I know that.
Yeah,
So you have, and do you have any, I don't know, like special color or color code?
a color. Yeah, that is
Do you have any special color?
yeah, just normal clothes. Yeah, but we have a logo in,
Yeah, of course.
and that's, yeah,
Ah, of course, you have your logo on it, but of course, no special
yeah.
or specific color. Yeah. And well-groomed, well-dressed. So it's like, yeah. I told my boyfriend to get boyfriends. I told my boyfriends to get well-groomed because this is boyfriend. Boyfriends, how many boyfriend you have? Okay, because he has an important interview today. So yeah, of course, well-groomed or well-dressed, and it's really important. So how is important you think? For example, if you interviewed someone, uh, would you prefer to, I don't know, talk to someone really, I don't know, well-groomed and like smells good or no? Just, a normal person with casual clothes. So what do you think?
Yeah, I think the well-groomed appearance of the applicant reflects that they are professional, and they
Yeah.
attention to detail. So I think that's good, very good if they are well-groomed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of course. To be, so the word you can use look or be. So to look well-groomed. And for example, to be, it's important to look well-groomed, of course. And it's not only, why is it important to make a good first impression?
yeah,
The first actually thought, how people think about you. And it's not only about your dress, that.
yeah,
You should actually be clean, neat, and
yeah,
I don't know, like with good clothes. So that is real, and it's not important what you wear, if it's expensive or no, that. Maybe just actually it should be, I don't know, you should show a good personality appearance, like, good smell, hair, I don't know, clothes. So it's really important. And, for example, I don't know, trimmed nails if you are looking for a specific job. So that's really important. So how neat you are. Well, so we talked about this, right? So uh, do you want to add something else? Like, for example, yeah, we have different items, how to wear, how to behave. But do you have any other maybe option or item that you can choose, you can add to this list as important factors when applying or interviewing for a job? Do you have
um,
any other? So what is really important, you think, to make a first good impression?
yeah. I think that is well-groomed, and the outlooking is good because it makes us get the impression, high impression from them.
Yeah. How about being positive? And how about being, for example, like friendly, positive and friendly. So especially when talking to people, confident, self-esteem is really important. Unfortunately, sometimes we have some really good talents, really strong, but they can't show.
Yeah.
They can't demonstrate their ability. So because of this, for example, I know that this is really good. I don't know, for example, a pianist. I know, but he or she can't. They can't show, they can't demonstrate their ability. So being confident. And some people, definitely you've talked to people with poker faces, just like, they don't smile, they do. And I think it's really difficult to work with and to talk to these people. Don't you agree? Like, someone who just, I don't know, just poker face, serious, strict. Yeah, what do you think?
Yeah, yeah, of course, I totally agree with you. That I think that the the emotion and yeah, the way they behave, so that is very important.
Yeah, of course, how they express their feeling. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, of course, that's really important. So even, I don't know, just smile.
and they have
Just,
a very good talent, but we can work with
of
them. So
course, of
all this,
course.
yeah,
Yeah. Because you are talking about actually maybe long term, maybe
yeah,
job, or I don't know, working together. It's like it's not easy to work with someone who is always, I don't know, like opposite or like, for example, too serious. So it's not easy. So just easygoing people, friendly people, positive people, confident people. So as you just mentioned, so you said that how to work in a team.
yeah.
So it's important. And I think this part is really important. Well, okay. Land a job. What? Could you please read this sentence, Helen?
Uh, yeah, land a job. Yeah,
Yeah, land.
I can say that at this time I'm doing my land job.
You
Can I?
do? Ah, okay, just land a job. Yeah, you know that you are doing. So you could finally, so because land a job, so land is verb. So you can say that I finally landed my job, a job that
Yeah,
I really wanted. So it means I could make it, I could achieve what I wanted. So of course, so when you know the meaning of like when you successfully get what you want. So of course, so I finally, or I'm landing my, I don't know, like maybe dream job. So
yeah.
I
And it's
could,
my dream job because
yeah, of course.
this job is perfect for several reasons. Um, First, I have the opportunity to bring the value of the products from our brand to customer. And second, this job is challenging and fascinating. And last but not least, it really well paid. Yeah, so
Yeah, of
I think
course.
yeah, I'm finding a land job.
Yeah, of course. So that's perfect. So you could land your dream job. And that's perfect, actually. When someone can do this, we should say congratulations, really. Since but I want to know now you are doing what you really love. But I want to know how does it feel to to have reached your goal? You know what I mean? Like, now you're doing what you really want, but how does it feel, Helen? Have you ever proud of yourself? Like, yeah, I could make it, I could do it.
Yeah. As my young age, I have full time job, and I don't have any time for my family. But now I'm in my 40s, so I need time. Uh, and this job give me the opportunity to have the uh, financial status that I
Of
wanted.
course.
Uh,
Mm.
especially it give me time to take care of myself, my family member, and I have time to do what I want in the future. Yeah, for
Of
example, I can
course.
have time to learn English.
Of course. Yeah, yeah. Of course, that is really important. You have time for yourself and your family. I think this is the best part. That, maybe you can have a really good job. You can, I don't know, for example, make the money that you really need and, maybe more.
Yeah,
But when you have no time for someone
yeah,
who actually maybe your family or specifically yourself, the beginning, so it's I like, maybe it makes you after time, so it makes you frustrated. So you
yeah,
won't be happy. But now you have different aspect, so it's really good.
yeah.
Yeah, very.
And some friends of mine, they have a really really good job and the good financial status, but they don't
Yeah,
have any time to spend their money. Yeah, they have
yeah, of
time
course.
to uh, that travel trip or something like
Yeah,
that.
of course. Helen, I want to ask you something like, uh, even doing some, I don't know, just little work at home. Like, for example, cooking. You have no, okay, I'm working, so I have no time to cook. I have no time to clean. But sometimes you feel like that, okay, just a little bit dusting, a little bit cooking.
Yeah,
I don't know, can change your mood. So
yeah,
I feel like this. So sometimes, especially when we have really busy schedule and we can, you know that sometimes we have no time to do housework. Sometimes it happens. And I don't know, that time I feel like a little bit disappointed. I feel like that, no, I'm not enjoying the life. So do you agree?
yeah, yeah. Of course, I
Yeah,
agree with you. Yeah.
yeah,
And
of
sometimes I
course.
find that cooking is an relaxing time. Yeah,
Of course. Actually, it brings the sound, like, spray to the house. It
yeah.
makes it warm, I think.
I can express my love to my family
Of
members.
course, of course. It's really good. So we have the same opinion about it, since it's really important.
Yeah,
So, and I always say, no matter how much money you have, how wealthy you are, cook yourself.
yeah,
If you have people who work for you, but cook yourself, that's really important because you can share your love with your family, especially your kids. That's
yes,
really important. As a mother, that's really important, I think. Yeah, but unfortunately, life is getting, I think, difficult and difficult, harder and harder every day. And unfortunately, people can't live their
that's right.
desired lives,
Yeah,
what they want. Yeah. Well, let's talk about this one. Of course, you know that. So we have some different phrasal verbs, Helen. Look forward to. So look forward. Phrasal verbs. First, let's talk about them. Phrasal verbs consist of two or three parts. Okay. And they are a little bit, we can say tricky or risky. Why? Since in different contexts, they can have different meaning. Not all them, some of them. Most of them, I can say not some, most of them can have different meaning depending on the context. For example, how to use them. Look forward to is another phrasal verb, consists of three parts. First of all, after that, it should be followed by ing form of verb. We know that after to, we don't use ing, but here, since to is a part of verb, so we have two preposition. That is, like, look forward to something or maybe an action in ing form. For example, I look forward to, I don't know, talking to you, to seeing you.
Yeah.
To starting my new job. So look forward to, it means I'm excited, okay, about something, about doing something. That is going to happen in the future. It's like wait, but when you say look forward to, it means I'm eagerly waiting for it. Like, you know, I'm happy. So, and the only point that you need to know is that if you have a verb ing, if noun, it's okay. So you can use noun or verb. Look forward. So you tell me, what are you looking forward to having or doing?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to hearing the uh, um, result of exam
Yeah.
next month. Yeah.
Oh, really? You had an exam, so now you're like you're
Exam.
looking for, yeah. Yeah, of course. So of course, and you're really excited about it since we have, I'm looking forward to, it means you can't wait for it. So really, you're really excited about it?
Yeah, that's right.
Ah, that's really good. So there are different phrases that you can use as synonyms, okay, for look forward to. Of course, you can use. And for
Use
example, yeah, if
uh,
you,
we usually use when writing email. I'm looking forward to hearing from you soon. Yeah.
yeah, of course, of course. So if you are eager for something, again, means this is another synonym that you can use, or you can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait to see. So it depends. For example, I can wait is friendly, formal when writing to your friends. Yeah, I can wait to, for example, I don't know, your response, or for example, to the weekend, or for example, I can wait for your response. So you can wait for something. This is friendly that you can use, and to be eager or look forward to their formal good that you said we normally use, and I don't know, letters, emails, and of course talking, why not? So look, just this one preposition for, I can't wait for. What are the top for job interview mistakes? So I think, let me see, I think we have, okay, one moment. Mm, 28. Yeah, yeah. Let's watch this. Let's see, what is this video?
Hi, I'm a producer at the BBC and I really enjoy my job. I'm not sure it's my dream job because I've always.
Just let me say something. The first video that, you know, mistakes, this is not the first video. So since we don't have it, this is another video. So let me show you the questions before, since you need to see the question.
Yeah.
Like,
I need it.
okay, I think there's some actually job in. So what do they do? So let's see what they do, and let's see if they're happy with their job. If, for example, this is their dream job, or they wanted to be or to do something else, but then they change their mind. So let's see, and then, okay, let me watch. Show it. Okay, play it again to watch it together.
Hi, I'm a producer at the BBC and I really enjoy my job. I'm not sure it's my dream job because I've always wanted to be in a successful band, but it's pretty good. Today, I'm going to be talking to people about dream jobs. What do you do?
I'm a school teacher. I am a minister with the Salvation Army.
I'm a stand-up comedian.
I make French horns, the musical instrument.
and I repair other brass instruments.
I'm an architectural technologist, and I design and build houses.
I finished my degree in education, and I will be teaching history and math.
I'm a student.
I'm a student nurse.
What did you dream of doing or being when you were younger?
I've always wanted to be a teacher. My dad was a teacher. My brother is a teacher.
I wanted to be a footballer. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to play for Liverpool or Arsenal. And I was quite good, but not good enough.
When I was a child, I dreamt of being a professional cellist and performing to whatever audience I could within orchestras or on my own as a soloist.
I always wanted to build things and design houses, and so now it's part of my everyday life, and it's kind of good.
When I was a child, most of the time I wanted to teach. For a while, I wanted to be a pediatrician, so a doctor for children.
I wanted to be a vet, and then a solicitor.
Well, as a child, I used to play a lot of guitar. So I dreamt of starting a band and becoming a world-famous guitarist.
When I was younger, I loved sports, and I envisioned some kind of a career in sports, professionally perhaps. Later on, I was thinking of business in the business realm. And finally, I came away with serving people. That was my dream job, and I get to do that through the Salvation Army.
Well, first, let's talk about them. So, of course, we heard different jobs and what they wanted to do or to be in the past. So about the first one, so do you think, so the first one, do you remember if she is doing her dream job or no?
Yeah, she's not doing her dream job, but but now she really enjoy that job.
Of course, since her father and her brother, of course, they were teachers, and of course, she decided to be a teacher. And the second one, stand-up comedian now, but in the past, he wanted to be?
The second one?
The second one, of course.
He wanted to be a teacher.
No, the second one, footballer, the man.
Yeah,
the man.
Yeah,
of course, with beers. Yeah, footballer, but of course, he was not good at. And the third one?
The third one, he want to become professional and can play orchestra.
Cellist, of course, professional cellist. So you know that cello is a kind of instrument, and cellist is person who plays cello, and be a part of an orchestra, of course. Number 4, the boy, young boy.
The young boy is he's a student, but he can architecture.
Yeah, of course.
Design something. Yeah.
Very good, of course. Design and building. Yeah, always he dreamed design and building. So of course he could follow his dream. And number 5.
The woman. She's now teacher, but her dream job is a doctor for children.
Of course, very good. And the next one.
She is a student.
Of course.
And I don't remember.
Guitarist, maybe the guitarist musician, but of course now, of course. And about actually a middle-aged man. How about the middle-aged man?
Yeah, and that's the last girl. He want to build a band and play with guitar.
Of course, guitar. And the final actually person, the last one, the man.
He want to be a businessman, and he want to serving people. Yeah.
So it's like, no, he wants no. Now he's doing his job. But, in the past, sport. He was into sport, but of course, then he changed and now is serving people. Yeah, of course. But in the past, sport. Now let's see.
Would you describe your job as a dream job?
Let's see if they're a dream job.
Yeah, it is a dream job, especially when it goes well.
Every day is a different day, and we do different things every day. So, yeah, I would say it was a dream job, really. Yeah.
To be working within the music industry for me is a dream, and I'm working with a lot of professional musicians, and I see it as it's helping me achieve my overall dream. So yes.
I would say nursing can be hard work, but it is a dream job because you get quite a lot of satisfaction, job satisfaction.
Yes, definitely. I feel it allows me to be creative, and I get to do what I always wanted to do.
Are you ambitious?
Yes, I am ambitious. I like to take control and make things happen for myself, and in this profession I get to do a lot of things like that.
I like to think I am. I'm living in Paris right now, and that was always a dream of mine.
I was once, I think, but not so much now. I mean, I'm more ambitious for myself now in developing my own art rather than developing other people's art.
I want to get quite high up in my job. I want to be on good money and live in a nice house.
Well, and now, so do they think that they are doing the dream jobs?
Of course, yes.
Yes, of course. And the last part, if they think that they are ambitious?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, mostly yes, except for one, a middle-aged woman. She said, no, I really want, but no. So, but, you know, mostly yes. Yes. How about you, Helen? Are you ambitious?
Yeah, yes, of course. I have big ambitions.
You have ambitions, you know that ambitious is the adjective, ambition is noun. So let me share the word again. So ambition. So I have ambition.
Ambitious.
Ambition is noun. So you can have ambition, and ambitious is adjective. So you are ambitious. And is
Yeah.
it important, you think, is it important to be ambitious?
Yeah, it's very important to be ambitious because it motivate we to do many things to get the changes.
Of course. And do you find any weaknesses in your personality or character? So tell me about your strength and weakness points.
Yeah, the weakness point that is I think I'm not good when talking in front of people. Yeah.
Yeah, everyone has the same problem. So especially is like, you know, in front of a lot of people, that's really stressful. So, of course, I know that. So.
My strong point, I'm an oriented person, so I can make everything in detail. Yeah, I think I'm good. Right.
Yeah, of course, that's really good. So, and tell me, have you ever thought about leaving, skipping your job, and I don't know, taking up a new one? Have you ever?
Yeah. Pardon, can you
Have you ever thought about like, you know, skipping or I don't know, leaving your job, just skip your job, your business, and taking up, starting a new one, another maybe career, another job, or no?
No. No, I love this job.
Of course, it's your dream job. Of course, no.
Think about this job.
Yeah, of course. And, you know, there are some qualities. So, of course, every recruiters look for. So maybe some of are common among people. So we know that, okay, if you know teamwork, if you are confident, how you communicate with people. But which one? Look at this one. We have some suggested phrases, but which one is more important, you think? So discipline, reliability, responsibility, problem solving abilities, skills, passion. So which one is more important? Flexibility.
Yeah, I think they all important.
Yeah, of course, maybe they complete each other.
Yeah.
Of course, we need all them.
Yeah.
We need all of them. So they complete each other. So of course we need all of them. And oh, why people? Could you list reason why people fail an interview? Arriving too late, dressing inappropriately, having bad manners, not knowing anything about the company. Ah, this one. Do you think it's important to know, I don't know, to, for example, have some information about the company or organization that you are going to work with or supposed to work with? Is it important, you think?
Yeah, of course, it's very important.
Yeah, it's very important. And how about being overconfident? So being confident is good, but how about being overconfident?
Yeah, I think that it's not good if you are overconfident because
Of course.
the interviewer can dislike it. Dislike.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of
and
course.
yeah, they think that you are weird, and
Yeah, of course.
I think not good.
And yeah, of course, it's not really good. And you know why maybe interviewer or maybe people, everyone dislikes this
Yeah,
manner, like being overconfident, because when you are overconfident, it means you
yeah,
can't work with people. So
yeah,
you have no sense of teamwork,
yeah, yeah,
nothing. So because you think that I'm arrogant,
yeah,
so actually it demonstrates like a sense of arrogance. I am better than you. Look at people from actually top to bottom, like, okay, I'm here, I'm, higher than you. So because I know everything, so it means that you can't work with people properly
yeah,
since you don't know, you have no idea about teamwork.
yeah,
So this one, and of course, no one wants to have, this type of people, the person or personality in his or
yeah,
her organization. Well, okay. And the last one, of course, so we talked about this one, how to make a great or good impression on the interview. So we know that we should like be punctual, good manner, speak with confidence, and I don't know, like how to be well groomed. So that's really important. So all that. Well, okay. Let's see. Helen, if you have any questions related to the sport first.
uh, yeah. Then that's
Yeah.
yeah, so many
Okay.
things to talk about
Yeah,
it.
of course. And let me ask you, could you please, it can be, of course, if you have time, I know that you have lots, kind of busy days, but if you have time, could you please think about these two questions and write your answers and send your answers so that I can check them? Since I want to access your, yeah, of course, your writing in addition to speaking and listening skill. So if you have time, I will be really happy to read your responses related to these two questions. Of course, you can search, you can think about them, and then send
Yeah,
it
yeah.
to me.
Thank you so much. I will do
Thank
it.
you, of course. Thank you so much. Okay, so that's it. Unfortunately, time's up. It flies.
Yeah,
So have a great, wonderful, fruitful walking week, and see you next week.
yeah. Thank you so much,
You're
and a
welcome.
wonderful week.
Thank
Yeah,
you. Goodbye.
yeah. Goodbye. Yeah.
Goodbye.